7:14.48 CEST. Zelensky says that Ukraine is a NATO ally. Moment issue. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky de facto NATO. In a tweet about meeting with Jens Stoltenberg, he described it as an ally and said it was. I met Jens Stoltenberg in Kiev. Important talks, as it should be among the actual allies. We discussed further strengthening Ukraine's air defense to protect the public from Russian terrorism. WXHDWWSSSJW. Volodymyr Zelensky, the 28th of September 2023, updated at 16.35 CEST to 19.53 CEST. Summary. The important developments of the day. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky described NATO as de facto ally in a tweet about his meeting with Jens Stoltenberg, and that he said, "It was just matter agreement. There is time before Ukraine becomes legal. Moscow fights for imperialist misconceptions. As war against Russia's country continued. EU extended right of refugees from Ukraine to stay on block by 1 year until March 2025. British and French defense ministers visited Kiev. Discuss further military aid to Ukraine. Support a counter-attack against Russian forces. Their visit took place before Kiev's first defense industry forum, where Ukrainian officials will meet with more than 160 defense firms and representatives from 26 countries. In an interview published today, Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba said the growing grain export dispute between Kiev and Warsaw is detrimental to both countries. Poland expanded embargo on Ukrainian grain and triggered a diplomatic debate among the allies. Contrary to European Commission's decision to end restrictions. Brussels. European companies' governments. Certain components to Turkey. Iran. Russia's Ukraine hit city of unmanned aerial vehicles. Other weapons for the supply of parts to other countries warned that may prohibit sale. While Ukrainian Air Force claimed that 34 of 44 Shahd unmanned aerial vehicles launched by Russia at night on Thursday were dropped by air defense systems. A regional official said there was no loss of life in attack. Warplanes, anti-aircraft missile units and mobile fire groups came into play to repel attack. The Army said in Telegram messaging app, "Our air defense forces did an excellent job." Kipper said in Telegram. Strikes were also made to the Kirovohrad area and an infrastructure facility was shot in Mykolaiv. 3 people were hospitalized after an attack on Antonivka near the Dnipro River. The presidential office said on Thursday that British Defence Minister Grant Shapps discussed how to strengthen Ukraine's air defense during talks with President Volodymyr Zelensky on his unannounced visit to Kiev. The visit to the capital of Ukraine was Shapps' first visit to Kiev since he became defense minister last month. On behalf of the whole nation, I thank you for everything you have done for us. We are grateful for your help. Military, financial, humanitarian. A statement issued by Zelensky's office included the following words of the P.